All right. What is happening? My friends, my brothers, my sisters. Welcome back to Saturday Day Live with my dudes, my mans, my brothers. Late night Eric LeBron, how you doing, buddy?
Late night in the house, baby. I'm doing great, man. Doing great.
Mr. Ryan Gonzalez, my good man. The man, the myth, the legend, how are you?
Pretty good, living the dream, collecting these toys.
Nate Strong thinks I'm Axl Rose. I am Axl. I am. From the Patience video, that Axl, the smooth, debonair one.
That's right.
Oh, you know what? Hold on one second. I've been having fun with this.
What's up, Jesse?
What's going on, Jesse?
That. What's up, Jesse? Say what's up. What's up, Sean?
Frank, what's up?
Frankie, what's up, baby?
1-6 shooter, what's up? Trevor?
Trevor.
Joe, what's up? Nate, what's up? Frank, what's up? Oh, man, guys, I feel like it's been 10 years since we got a chance to just hang out and relax.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Forever.
Yeah, and full disclosure.
In the toy world, it's definitely forever.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff has happened.
All right, and Jesse can't hear too well, so this is Jesse. What is up? I guess we should just do this. Ready? What's up, Jesse? Yeah, that's much better.
There you go.
And full disclosure, I admit it candidly. The last 2 weeks, as usual, if we're not on, it's usually my fault. But I had a really good excuse last week. I must have had a good excuse the week before too. But last week was because my wife and I got to spend Friday night in New York City, which was a trip we had planned for New Year's Eve weekend, but we're unable to go because of a bout of family COVID over the weekend. So we were able to get there this past weekend, and it was so awesome, so much fun. Although the trip back on Saturday did make the Cosmic in-stock sale more interesting.
Yeah.
So talk to me, guys. Just what's been going on the last couple of weeks with you guys?
Right.
I got a new desk. I sent you guys a picture. I got all my all the stickers from everybody in the cabal essentially on this bad boy.
Yeah, you did. It looks great, man.
Some really, really great guy. I'm just gonna say it. He's a great fucking guy. Some guy sent me this.
Oh snap!
Damn, look at that, bro. That's sick.
Dude, thanks again, man. You one of the best
totally
people.
Welcome, dude. You're totally welcome. It's all good, man. I had that, I was on the fence about, ever letting that one go and thinking about, whether or not it was worth, kind of trying to put it out there and, get the best price for it. But to me, I swear, man, it's just one of those things that just bugs me, dude. It's just an action figure. You know what I mean? Like it's just an action figure. That's how, I understand how the values work and some of these things just go way out of bounds and people pay for them. And I understand that. But to me, it's like, you know what? It's still just an action figure to me. And like I said, rather than the monetary value of it, the personal value of giving it to a friend, someone who, loves the line, someone who enjoys the action figures, someone who will kind of cherish that piece as kind of a memento to our friendship. That's worth its weight in gold. You know what I mean? Way more than any, cash value that I could have gotten for it. So absolutely, dude, enjoy it 100%, bro.
Yeah. Well, when the box showed up, I was like, there's a package here from Eric LeBron. I was like, how the hell did he even get my address? And Amber was like, well, I was messaging him and I said, this better not be Vorgus. I opened it up. I was like, it's Vorgus, dude. And I sent you a message right away. I was like, holy shit, man, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm like I said, I'm super stoked you like it, dude. And like I said, you're blame yourself, dude. You're the guy who told me that you didn't have it, so it's your fault, bro.
That's
Dude,
also true.
you're making a habit. Here we go. Ooh, Jesse coming with the Just Shelve It. The Just Shelve It account. We'll take that.
There we go.
What's going on, Curtis?
Curtis, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, you're right, Nate. Like Eric's making a habit of this now.
Yeah.
I made the quote unquote mistake of mentioning that I had never gotten a Krotos. I never got a Krotos. I totally planning to get one. Sure enough, like 2 days later, Krotos shows up on my porch. And listen, we do this like whenever we talk. I feel like we do this. We do this on the Cabal all the time. Talk about how great the community is and stuff like that. But it really is. It's almost like at this point, it's like I feel like you can't say that like, hey, you want something, because somebody's just going to try to be cool about it. Same thing happened again to me because the Unknown One in stock sale was happening today. We'll talk about that in a couple minutes for sure. And I mentioned that, hey, I knew it was a shot in the dark. I was like, is anybody willing to part out the Legion's Con exclusive skull? Because I really love the skull, right? And I figured that if I could get the skull and buy a regular release Unkown One, then I could it's essentially the same guy, right? And I could actually leave mine like intact or whatever.
Right.
And I'll tell you right now that I had more than one person offer to just give it to me. So
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
it makes you like want to be on the lookout for like an opportunity to hook somebody up.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Eric, ball's in your court, baby. What do you got?
Well, as you all know, I've been like I said, just constantly working on the room, putting together new shelves, just going at it. I'm still working on my back wall display here that I have a big case that I need to build, and wood's pretty expensive these days, so it's taking some time to save up the funds for what I need. And of course, everything else, life just throws itself at you. I had to get a couple 4 new tires for my kid's car and replace a ball joint and freaking and then this bill and that bill. And then I don't know if it happened in your guys' state, but the electric company in our state decided to up their rates by 3 times. So like our electric bill was like, or was it the gas bill? I forgot what it was. No, it was the gas bill. Our gas company. Our normal gas bills are, I don't know, maybe 80 to maybe $150 tops. Our gas bill was like almost like $400. So it's just like one of those things is just like out of nowhere, you just get hit with this massive freaking bill, and it's just like, okay, well, there goes this week's projects or whatnot. But other than that, I haven't really picked up anything. I did put out a pre-order for the new Hot Toys Michael Keaton Batman, so I'm really super stoked on that, because I've had the Hot Toys Jack Nicholson Joker for quite some time in my collection, and it's just one of those things where I've always wanted the '89 Batman to go with him. So it's going to be a real pleasure to finally get that piece and have those 2 pieces together. As far as Mythics, I missed out on all the test shot sales. I finally had my game plan together for Cosmic. I had my my multiple browsers open. I had a gift card in my basket. I had my credit card information already in with my security code, ready to go. And 15 seconds into the launch of the sale, I grabbed the character I wanted, put it in my basket, went to checkout, and the screen came up. Thank you for your purchase. And all that was in my basket was my gift card. I was like, and then I went through the whole, no, son of a bitch, no, go back, no, please, no, and yeah, it was done. I was just like, and I just had to like throw my phone down and just crack up, because I was like, I was like, that's just the luck, man. That's just the luck. It's you either you're gonna get it or you're not, and it's just you just gotta have fun with it. I mean, it's just what it is, But hey, I got a gift card, so now I have some cash to spend on the sale drop today. So I'll pick up a few extra figures and Other than that, I got a obviously, like I said, as a community, we support each other and kind of try to take care of each other in our time of need, and with it being personal or parts or whatever. And I wanted to support Brian Almeida. I know he was having some legal issues with his landlord for some reason or other. He's doing some dirty business to Brian. So Brian put out a post. He was selling some figs to kind of like grab some funds to help him support his legal actions against this douchebag. And so I ended up picking up another Kauros. So I already have this guy, but I just love this guy as a tribute figure. And Battle Cat's always been my favorite character in He-Man, aside from He-Man. So yeah, I thought, why not support Brian and pick up an awesome figure from the line that, like I said, I could now just keep in package and probably just mount on my wall, in package kind of thing. So yeah.
And you get to help out a fellow Caballer.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to stay level and still, maintain the kind of not buying so much this year thing, but there's too many rad things going on all the time that you can't miss out on everything. So
well, yeah, I love Late Night's version of chilling out for a while.
Yeah.
This hot toy.
Yeah. Well, hey, I did do the payment plan, and I only had to put down like $34. So
you told me about that, dude. And when I knew there was a payment plan, but I never really knew it worked. When I saw it, dude,
yeah, it's totally manageable, dude. It's way manageable. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Hot Toys, they are an expensive entity to jump into, but I mean, with the payment plan systems that they have, it's definitely, it's easy to do. I mean, like you're talking, like $56 a month for like 6 months or something like that. That's nothing, dude. If you can't afford that a month, I mean, wow. I don't,
Plus, 89 Batman is like, I've always said, like, said this a million times, is that I expect that I'll probably end up with like one hot toy, one or two or something like that. But it's got to be something like that's really, really, really big for me, like a singular piece.
Yeah.
I figured like maybe like a Darth Vader. Like a Darth Vader with light up effects or something. But 89 Batman, Keaton Batman, is on that level.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I absolutely adore it.
Yeah.
That's absolutely on the level for me. So I'm.
Yeah. I don't, like I said, I'm not a huge collector of Hot Toys. But it's all nostalgic for me. It's like I said, the 89 Batman, the 89 Nicholson Joker. And as far as like the rest of my collection, it's pretty much all episode 4 of Star Wars, The New Hope. So it's like, Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, Harrison Ford, you know what I mean? It's like, so it's like, that's to me, it's just all nostalgia. And that's how I go about collecting. So, there's a lot of them out there, dude, but it's like, there's a lot of nostalgia out there, but you pick what speaks to you. And that's how I go about it.
Rhino, what about you, man? What's been taking up your time recently?
I know I sent you guys pictures, but it's new to me. I just got this guy in.
Nice.
And I'll be honest, at first I wasn't sold on him, and then I saw your review and I was like, yeah, I got to get it now. Because I did skip it initially.
Did you have to get that second market, or
no? Jonathan, you put up that they opened up pre-orders again.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So I hopped on there as soon as I saw his post.
I feel like
I grabbed that,
man, because he's great. Like, he's so unique too compared to like most other figures, period, and even just in the 112 line, he's his own thing. Other
than that, dude, I'm going back and forth whether or not I get my first hot toy, because I really want that 89 Batman now. Yeah, as soon as he said it, I showed Amber, I was like, I might have to buy this.
Yeah. Now, the only thing that, like, the thing that would have already knocked it out of the park for me, and I'm still wavering, is if any of, like, I don't even know what would be appropriate, but, like, if one of the accessories or something like that, or his display base, there was some light up function, I don't know what it for me, if I'm dropping a bunch of cash on something like a collectible, there's something about having a light up function that I like. And I know some people are like, "That's stupid. Like, who cares if it lights up or not?" But like,
Yeah.
something to
Well,
me.
the Joker base that I mean, I don't know if they'll do it with the Batman one, but I mean, it's just, and this is the only base that I know of that. Well, as far as the ones that I have, but the Joker base that that this figure comes with, it does have a light up feature. It's got these like little spotlights that you can like actually position to like kind of turn upward, and it looks up at him. You know what I mean? So, but that's a kind of a cool light up feature for a base, I would say. You know what I mean?
For now, this will have to hold me over for now.
Yeah, exactly. It's something, right?
I just want to say that the Batmobile has light up features on it.
Dude, that Batmobile.
If there was like a package deal, like at first I was like, oh, is it that much? Like, okay, here it is. So the regular Batman is what, $297?
Yeah,
like
yeah. The deluxe is like $345 or something like that.
That's what you got, right, man?
Yeah, I got the deluxe.
And then the Batmobile is $710 or something like
Yeah.
that. $700, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's no joke, dude. And like I said, it's for a collector grade piece, it's worth every penny. But you have to, I mean, dude, you have to be a baller to get that thing, dude. And you have to have like, you know, like Nate Strong property to like display that shit, because it's fucking huge, dude. I mean, like I said, I've seen pretty much every Hot Toys vehicle and figure there is probably known in the history of Hot Toys, because one of our collector booths down at Frankensons is a huge Hot Toy. We actually have two of them, two guys that run Hot Toys booths, and one guy has pretty much every piece you could imagine on display inside of his booth in glass cases, including like the Batmobiles, the tumblers, you name it, dude. He's got it. The Back to the Future DeLorean, the Ghostbusters Ecto-1, and these things are massive, bro. I mean, you're scaling it to a 12-inch figure. You have to understand it. These things are giant, dude. So it's a hefty price, and like I said, good luck to the guys who are trying to display that beast, because it is freaking huge.
Yeah, here, a couple things here. I'm going to get back to Jesse's comment in a second too. But Curtis asked, and I think Ryan, you just answered. Does the Batman? Yeah. The Batman. I had the same question, and when I looked up,
it absolutely does. The front cover slides open, the cockpit slides open, and he'll fully fit in there, no problem.
And it lights up.
Yeah, and it lights up. Yeah, it's.
I'm looking around my basement. Something could go.
Yeah.
Figure something else out.
Yeah. No, like I said, you buy that thing, you're gonna end up like Brad Jones with his flag like on his kitchen table. You know what I mean, or on his dining room table. Because, like I said, it's just too huge, dude. It's massive.
What's up, Trevor? So what is this? I've been hearing something. What is Jazz Inc? Like, I'm not a big 6-scale guy, so I don't know. Do you guys know?
Jazz Inc. I think they're doing they did the 66 model version of it, but I haven't tapped into Jazz Inc. They're another 1/6 scale line out there that's supposed to be pretty damn good, according to a lot of people that I've heard from.
I think they also did a 1/12 scale, the Batfleck Batmobile from BVS. Or the Justice League. I forget, but I think that company did the 1/12 scale version.
Nice. A 1/12 scale, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
I think. Because do you know who Laser Pants is on IG?
No.
I do, yeah.
Well, a while ago he bought it. You'd have to dig deep in his IG, but I know he posted it there.
How about this comment here? Jesse's like, just wait for the Flash movie version, because presumably, there would be an update. I don't know when there would be, but in the trailer, there's like that scene with like all the different suits. Presumably, they're gonna make one or two of those. Maybe there could be like a crazy version where you have different looks.
Yeah, I thought about that just for a hot second, but then I thought, okay, but now they're gonna do the Flash version of Batman kind of thing. You know what I mean? Whereas the one they put out here is the actual 89 version of Keaton. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta go the nostalgic road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that, because that's what, just like I was saying before, the point is, to me, is like that movie is what's important to me, and like what I remember. Like, I saw the movie in the movies, walked in like a little bit late. I remember it was in the summertime. Like, it was like, I remember it like it was yesterday. Like when I went to go see it with these two other dudes, and it was freaking awesome.
Oh yeah,
What's
dude.
up, Ish?
What's going on, Ish?
Ish, what's up, homie?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, and Trevor says, or no, Nate says they do all kinds of 1/6 scale, and he says even the Millennium Falcon. Oh my god.
Oh, the cockpit.
Oh, is it just the cockpit or the actual?
I think it's just the cockpit. But
I was gonna say, imagine a 1/6 scale Falcon. Imagine that, dude.
You need a garage. Literally need a garage.
Seriously, yeah.
You can fit it in anywhere.
Like, what the hell?
Fair point, Ish. Is Ish talking about himself, or is he talking about us?
We know you're sexy, Ish. We know you're sexy.
Maybe both. Who knows?
Exactly. Oh man.
All right, so here, let me. Here we go. Trevor says, "Yeah, it's the cockpit. It's huge."
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I have seen one of those cockpits. I don't know if it was that company or Hot Toys. I have seen that cockpit though.
That's what she said. All right. Oh, yeah, that's right, baby. All right, let me throw some pictures up here real quick. Blah and slides. Always the same account, computer. Just 1 second. Here we go. So I figured I would throw some quick slides together. I had some more things to talk about. Hot Toys Batman is definitely one of them. But I guess while my slide presentation is processing here, did either of you guys grab anything from today's in-stock sale from Store Horseman?
I did not, because I completely forgot all about it.
Oh, well.
Until right now?
No, like I saw that you did the impromptu live.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got the notification like 2 hours later.
Oh, shit. Well, they're still up, right? They've got to still be up. It's just the Furious 4 and the Unknown One.
Yeah. They're still live. They'll be, like I said, they're doing a limit of 12 per person for the first 24 hours. So there's going to be plenty. I haven't made my purchase either. I'm going to go in for just a couple of what I don't know yet. I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of swinging more towards picking up a couple more of the Unknown Ones. Because I have plenty of the Furious 4, and I still got a couple of extras on the side, and on my Fury Clan shelf is pretty much stocked right now, so I'm pretty stoked on that. But I really love the armor and the coloration on the Unknown One for sure. So yeah. I might end up picking up a couple extras of him, so I can do some couple cool customs for my collection with that armor, because that armor is sweet.
Freaking sweet, right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here, real quick, I'm going to step away just from this real quick. He's not here, I don't think. But I did want to give a quick happy birthday shout out.
Big happy birthday shout out to David.
Really cool dude. Met him for the first time at Legion's Con briefly, but a really cool and very talented guy. So, David, if you ever see this on a replay or whatever, we said happy birthday to you.
That's right. That's my boy right there.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. So back to this. So today, obviously, was the in-stock sale for the regular release, Furious 4, and the Unknown One. I did go in. I got one of each. So I figure I'll bust open the regular release, Unknown One, pop the skull on him, and have him out on display, because I got to be honest with you, the first time I saw when they showed pictures of the Unknown One, I don't remember if it was on... what I remember is a Mythic Conversations when Jeremy was live at the studio, and he was talking to Bill about it, and Bill gave the whole backstory of how it was basically like a custom that he did a long time ago, and it like evolved into this figure. Although the skull is new for for this version, I just absolutely loved it, man. Like I'm generally like a bright color, like fuck, I just broke that. Very bright, ostentatious, bright colors for all my figures if I can. But this, like the color of the Unknown One, is subtle, but it's different than everything else in the line. As
Yeah.
far as that, whether you want to call it like a rust or a chocolate wine or whatever it is, like it's different than everything else. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. It's an amazing color job that they did. The paint apps on that is just fantastic.
Hold up. Ish asks, question, why Unknown over Furious single sets given it has a lot of accessories?
Because I bought like 12 other 2-packs at Legion's Con, and I have a 10-pound bag of accessories already. So, damn it all to hell, I don't need that many accessories. Seriously, that's why I was like, do I really need another Furious 4? Because it's just like I said, I have like 12 of those staffs. I have like 18 of the the little man purse. Tons of heads, tons of pauldrons and weapons, and everything. So I'm like, yeah, I think I could pass on that one. I think I'll go for the Unknown One.
It was a good question, but that's a pretty legit answer. Like that was the thing, man. If you were at Legion's Con, as many as you wanted to get,
Yeah.
you could get.
Yeah, when they pulled the cap on that, it was on, bro. It was on.
The same with the Unknown One. Like,
Yeah,
Travis walked out with like what 6 or 7 cases,
yeah.
and there was
Ridiculous.
still a ton left over.
Tons. Yeah,
They've been like I think they've been able to project pretty well, to be honest with you, based
Yeah.
on how much the fan base is growing and what people want. They've been able to fill that demand almost perfectly, where they have a ton, but then at some point it does run out. So it'll always leave somebody wanting a little bit more. So that's why I don't know. Will White, I think, had done a post, one of those ones where like you go in and you test how many are left, and there was
Yeah.
like a couple thousand of each left, if I have that right. So yeah, that's it. Anybody who hasn't gotten them yet, storehorseman.com. I bet somebody was in the cabal asking if they'll last till Wednesday. That might be pushing it. I think that's pushing it. But today, which is Saturday, because it's Saturday Day Live, or tomorrow, Sunday, I think they'll last till tomorrow. Right? But I don't know about beyond that. I can't say. All right. Any further thoughts before I click the next slide here?
No, we're good.
All right. Other big news. The Horsemen announced another Horseman. And, when the regular Figura Obscura Headless Horseman came out in the fall, there were people that asked, hey, ish, timely, are they going to do another like regular retail release just like they did with Krampus? And I'm pretty sure they said yes at the time, but they just didn't know like what it would be. But myself and a lot of other people were like, glow in the dark would be dope, or green would be dope. The funny thing is, when this got announced, it was yesterday, right? Was it yesterday, the day before?
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. And we were messaging back and forth about it, right? And I was like, the only thing that could make it cooler is if it was glow in the dark. And then I read the whole post and realized.
Yeah.
Immediately you sent a message. Oh, it is glow in the dark, so it's a must-have.
Yeah.
Because at first, I got my regular Headless Horseman right in front of me. And he's amazing. I thought maybe I'd pack him away with the Halloween decorations, but no, he's just going to stay out here. That I'd be good. It was awesome. I thought it was awesome that, okay, good. Come out with some kind of color variation or something like that. Because there's still people that actually missed out on them, actually, and would still like to get them. So it gives them a second chance, whatever. But once they announced it was glow in the dark, I'm in. I'm going to hop on. So now I throw it to you guys. What are your thoughts on this new, it's not even a huge variation, but there's a couple things. You got the orange inside the cloak, the green flames, the glow-in-the-dark accents on the horse. Number one, what are your thoughts on it, and are you going to go in?
Ryan?
So I'm definitely gonna go in. Is that the lighting, or is the torso like a darker shade of purple?
They definitely said that they dialed up the purple, so the purple is more
Okay,
pronounced.
yeah, because in the one picture it looked black, but in the other picture it looked purple. I think I love that little bit of purple in there, especially with those green flames, man. That thing is awesome.
Yeah,
And that cape
absolutely.
with the orange, I think I like the orange more than I like the red. If I can be honest with you.
That's a great that's an honest opinion, dude. I like where you're going with that. It's freaking that orange cape is freaking fantastic.
I still think I like the red better, although like my mind is telling me that I should like the orange better, and it's probably because of the orange theme and the pumpkin and all that. But I'm definitely into the tone, the dialed up purples for sure.
Yeah.
Yo, Jones, what's up? So yeah, Rick Jones asked the question, when does the Headless Horseman come out? I actually didn't know. Ish says they're shooting for Q4 this year, so that would be cool. That potentially puts it in play for Halloween. Potentially. Here you go. Rick Jones is one of the people I was talking about. He said
Yeah,
he
get
missed
on
out.
that for sure.
Yeah,
Curtis
man.
likes everything but the cape.
Yeah, but the cape is dope though. Yeah, but I guess if you don't like the orange, you don't like the orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Curtis doesn't even like Frazetta, so who cares what you like, Curtis?
Oh, you know why Curtis doesn't like the cape? Because it's soft goods.
Yeah. And it's not finished. It doesn't have those fine lines to it like he
So
likes.
does the cape turn this into a doll, Curtis?
you,
You can't
Curtis.
get it now.
Well, is it over 33%? Here's the question, right? And Jesse is alluding to this in his comment, but I'm definitely grabbing him. Oh, Eric, I didn't ask you. Are you interested in hopping on this guy or not really?
He's a pass for me. I love it. I think it's awesome. I know it was like, right out of the gate, I know it was a topic of conversation for a lot of people wanting glow in the dark parts for him or a different color for the flames, whether it be green or blue or something like that. But I already have 4 of him already. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And I only picked up that many because I picked up a couple for trade bait, couple for custom pieces, and then just one to display just as is. So it's like, but yeah, I'm happy that a lot of people are happy to grab him, and for a lot of people, this will actually be their first horseman that they'll add to their collection, which is super dope. Because if you don't have this yet, you're definitely missing out. This is an amazing figure.
Yeah, Rick's one of those guys. And also, this is the first time I'm going to say it, and I hope I have this right. I'm pretty sure I have this right, that Trevor 16 Shooter is actually going live today. Special Legions Lounge. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong, because that might be. 6 o'clock Eastern tonight, Legions Lounge. And I believe he's got John Cofield, and I think Rick. Are you going to be on there? Do I have the right guy? I think so. So when we're done here, grab a drink, order some Chinese, and then come back for Trevor at 6 o'clock. We'll mention that again. A couple things here. Curtis, with the surprise answer to me, is that the cape is good, but he likes the first cape better. I just thought he was going to make a joke about soft goods. Carlo, I love this idea because the orange on the inside of the new cape is going to look very cool with the first version of the Headless Horseman with the orange flames and all that stuff. I think that would be great. But there was something else that was. Do you want to say something, Ryan? Sorry.
No, somebody just said Trevor was here earlier. He doesn't know if he's still here.
Yeah, but I think that's right. I'll double check while we're on here.
Oh, Nate. Yeah. There you go.
Right. John, Malcolm, and Rich. There you go.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
great
Our UK dudes. Yeah, I can't wait to check that out.
International. That's right.
Yeah,
so
all those dudes were super, super cool. If you guys didn't get a chance to talk to them, man, they were super cool. Malcolm and all those guys, they were freaking awesome.
Yeah, John's really cool. I don't really know any of those guys, but it's not the same. Rich Jones, not the same. Sorry, I didn't know. It's very close. It's so close. It's the same. But very cool. I'll be tuning in for sure. 6 o'clock. We'll be there.
Yep.
Oh snap! Curtis, he's flipping the tables on everything. Now Curtis loves soft goods. Curtis loves soft goods. He's a 1/6 hot toys soft good aficionado. Everything has changed.
I'm just waiting for Curtis to finally make his way into our show and just take this over like he took everything else over.
Exactly. You said what you said, Curtis. Just live with it, all right?
I said what I said. All right, guys. This is the one thing I wanted to bring up, and I messaged you guys about this, was that when I was checking out Jeremy's post about the new Headless Horseman, I noticed that right here, where I underlined here, Jeremy says, even cooler, the Headless Horseman will not be alone, as this set is part of a very special, quote, retailer appreciation wave that our retailers will have up for pre-order starting on March 1st, 2023. And Jesse had to call that out earlier. I want to give him a shout out for that because I noticed that too. And it's been a topic of conversation because it makes me wonder, what is this retailer appreciation wave? I'll give you my quick thoughts. I bet it's got to be some kind of Legion builder reinforcement type figure, because otherwise, if it was very, I don't know, I just feel like a version 2s or something like that. I feel like the Four Horsemen would want to sell them themselves. But I feel like it's got to be something that the retailers haven't already had or haven't had recently or don't have now. So I was trying to think what that would be. Like, to me, is this like a new reinforcements wave? That's kind of what I think.
Carlos said retailer Othos.
Yikes.
Joseph said, how about Father Christmas? Eric, you said that too. Guys, give me your thoughts. What do you think about this retailer appreciation wave? What it means? What do you think is going to be in it and why?
I'm thinking, I know I told you guys this earlier today. I'm thinking it might be a little bit of a restock of, some Father Christmas, the original 2 Krampus releases, the Headless Horseman, the original version of that, and quite possibly some of the not the deluxe Legion builder, but the actual reinforcements waves, if anything. But you never know, man. They always surprise, and it's just like blows everybody out of the water. I mean, just with this new version of the Headless Horseman release, I mean, who saw that coming? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just out of nowhere, they drop it, and it's just like, come on, man! Like, really, Jesus.
What do you think, Ryan?
I'm hopping on the same bandwagon you guys are. I think it'll be reinforcements, but then again, they could throw some curveballs at us, like you guys were saying. I honestly don't know. I mean, either way, I'm going to be pre-ordering it.
Yeah, I just can't wait to see it is.
And speaking of orders, I just placed my order. So there, I got my 2 unknown ones, and I got one of the Awit figures. So there, Ishwar.
Yeah,
I'm not leaving out the Furious 4. Now I'm gonna have more freaking man purses.
You can't have. That's only 10 days from now.
Yeah.
Curtis, what did you buy from Mezco?
The Death Dealer, didn't you, Curtis?
Oh, that's a double thing. So you got the soft goods and the Frazetta thing going on.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that's cool. I'm interested to see what it is. I just know, I'm going to say it right now. There's a bunch of old figures I would love to get in, like, whatever the All-Stars is, or a Reinforcements, or whatever you want to call it. I think one of my most wanted ones, though, Gold Skeleton. I think that's my new. I want a Gold Skeleton to come out in one of these waves, because I think that would be cool.
Well, I don't have one, so you're not getting it, okay? Just gonna put that out here right now.
Damn it! All right. Curtis got a Bishop. Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Bishop.
That Bishop looks dope, man. I kind of wish
X-Men action. Freaking hell yeah!
I have no attachment to the character, but I pre-ordered one. It's a great figure.
Yeah, it's a dope looking figure.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, I didn't go in it because I don't have a connection to the Bishop character either. I'm aware of him, but I've never really followed it. But it looks like a really cool character, and I think a really well done figure. So all right. So I did want to pop this up there.
Yeah, Wolf King Customs coming strong, baby.
Is that a haul from Wolf King Customs, or are you just happy to see me?
Exactly, right?
So I recognize some of the stuff here. I definitely recognize a General Hedgehog in general. Tell us about some of these other pieces here and what you're going to do with them, Eric.
The Raven heads, the swappable heads for the birds. I have a bunch of those extra birds because just like everything else with my customizing, I always buy in bulk. So I have like, I don't know, 12 to 15 different Valaks, and you know, I've opened up probably about 9 or 10 of those, and now I have like, you know, 10 or 11, you know, extra birds in a fodder bin that I'm like, okay, I got to do something with these birds. So a lot of repaints for those. I got both versions of the general head with the eye patch, one with the cross, one without, which is super dope sculpt. A couple of the little bald heads in the back, those are going to be just standard heads that I'm going to have on my some of my samurai characters, because I actually have like the straw hats, and then I have like the kind of like the bucket straw hat for a couple of them. So I'm going to actually use those because those heads fit perfect inside of those sculpts. Sorry, like kind of like one of the. Kind of like, I don't know if you can embiggen this or not, but
I should be able to. Oh, wrong one. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, so that's good right there. Yeah, so yeah, you know, this kind of one of those like basket type heads for some of my samurai characters. So these pop on real nice onto that type of head sculpt, that little bald head sculpt that doesn't have too much like girth to it or whatever. So yeah. And then of course jumped on a bunch of my my tribute swords. Thank you very much. And all right, Nate, see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Nate.
I figured out how to do it.
He said he had to get his hair done. That's great. Yeah, and then like I said, picked up a couple of extra pieces, and of course, you know, they're always nice enough to throw in a couple of extra pieces for me to mess around with. So I always appreciate Len and his generosity. And yeah, big shout out to Wolf King Customs. And of course, I had to pick up a couple of my boy John's axes because I didn't want to hear shit about it if I didn't get one. So I was like, yeah, I had to go back into my order and add 2 axes. So I was like, okay, so now I'll keep John from busting my balls.
First thing I thought was like, could he use a few more axes there?
Yeah.
You know, you never know. Never know when you might need one. Good job.
Yeah, enjoy those, Frankie. Enjoy them. Yeah, the swords look awesome. The freaking, like I said, everything that comes out of Wolf King Customs is fucking super dope, dude. So I'm always happy with it. And like I said, Len's such an incredible guy, and like I said, such a good friend, and just takes care of all of us, man. And he's just bringing the heat left and right, and he's got a good team with him. Got a lot of great artists and painters and sculptors and what have you. So yeah, like I said, I'll always be there to support, man.
Always great stuff from those guys.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, it was announced over the last couple of weeks that Mythic Meetup, Sacramento, California.
Yeah, baby. Here we go.
What's up with that, dude?
Well,
Wait, Curtis said, "Don't forget he's Wolf King now too."
Curtis, I was, do I have to mention you by name? Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mythic Meetup in Sacramento. Well, when we were at Legion's Con in New Jersey, Walter and I had a little sidebar. one night, and we talked about, just how great, the whole Allegiance thing was, and how much we would love to have something of our own in over in California, and give a little love to the West Coasters, and try to draw in more of a crowd out our way. So we had talked about getting together to do some kind of show or a meetup or something that we're gonna start looking more and more into doing, on occasion. And yeah, Walter put things together, and put his Walter hat on, and went out there and started digging through, and got us a venue and an event. And yeah, we're gonna be up in Sacramento. So I'm gonna take a little road trip and hang out with the Madman for a few days at his home, and in Sacramento. And yeah, it should be a good time. And I believe we have a few other people showing up. One big name, of course, is going to be Nate Barch. He's going to come out with us, and is the Wiz. He's going to be out there. And yeah, it's going to be freaking an amazing experience. And like I said, I think we got a few other artists that are probably going to make their way out. So yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, sounds
Hell
good.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
If I could figure out a way out there, I would love to come out there. I've said it before.
Same.
Come out there. How far is Sacramento from you, Eric?
Sacramento's like 7 hours from me, so I'm driving.
Ooh.
I'm driving up. I'm taking a little road trip. So yeah, I'll be driving up. I was gonna fly, but like airfare is so stupid now, dude. It's just like, I used to fly up to like Frisco or like over to Vegas for like $75-$80 round trip. You know what I mean? Like back in the day. Now it's like $500. It's like, what the? I try to look for flights, and it's like, okay, it's like $500 for the flight, and then it's like a 9-hour round trip, and the flight's literally like an hour and 45 minutes. Like what? But you have to do like they fly you to like Texas, and then you got to do like a layover for like 6.5 hours, and then they fly you from Texas to Sacramento. It's such bullshit now. It's just like, no way. Yeah.
Does that make it better? Ish says he just buys separate one-way trips.
I got to look into that, because every time I've looked, nowadays it used to be round trip airfare used to be so easy to get through and to get, even now, it's like you can't get anything that doesn't have some type of layover in it. But all three of my flights out to Jersey from, both Legions Con and this year coming up, both have an hour long layover somewhere, like in North Carolina, or you know what I mean. It's just you can't just get a direct flight. It's ridiculous, and airfare's through the roof, man. So it's just, well, yeah, I'll rather drive. I'm just gonna drive up there. It's gonna be a cool road trip, and like I said, I'm gonna get to pull up right up to Walter's pad and hang out with him and the missus and his little boy. And like I said, I'm gonna get up there a couple days earlier from the show, so we're gonna have a blast, dude. Expect a lot of shenanigans coming your way.
The last thing you want is a layover in fucking North Carolina.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
But yeah, a couple things there. Number one, I just, as an East Coaster, sometimes you don't even realize how freaking big California is. 7 hours.
Yeah.
From one place to another. Oh, yeah.
We're not a wide state. We're a long state, bro. And I'm way down I'm way down like almost by Mexico, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's how far south I am. I'm way down almost to like San Diego area. So it's like I'm way at the bottom, and Walter's way up by San Francisco, which is way up by the top. So,
oh man,
yeah.
I think I really would want to come more to like the Bay Area. I don't know though. There's so much.
You want to come to Southern California because you want to stay at LeBron's house. That's where you're coming.
Well, I want to go to Frankenstein.
Bay Area.
Yeah, dude, I definitely want to go to Frankenson's.
Yeah,
just to
trust
say
me,
that
I'll make it worth your while. If either one of you assholes get out here one day, yeah, I'll totally make it worth you. You'll never forget your experience in California with me,
dude. We have to do it.
Yes,
for sure.
It says discrimination.
All right, so let's do. There we go. Back here. All right. And next, another big thing was people's cosmic test shots have been coming in. And what I threw up right here, this is Bill from the Dork Lair. Shout out to Bill again. Always thank you so much for letting us
Yes, sir.
broadcast in the Dork Lair Collectors Group. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not a member of the Dork Lair Collectors Group, go on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. Fill out the application. Pay the application fee. No, just kidding. There's no application fee. Check it out. It's a dope group of just really great collectors and like-minded individuals. But this was Bill had was it Vorga? I think he got the Vorga test shot.
Vorga.
Mhm.
And then the Four Horsemen, I guess, on Four Horsemen O'Clock last week, had indicated that they were releasing a very limited number, a handful of the skulls. If you remember that, if you ordered the Cosmic Legions, was it just the all-in?
Yeah, I think it was the all-in. I know. I know. Well, I don't know what character it was, but I know I got a couple of them of that gold
I think
skull.
it was per purchase, like per order placed.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what
Per
it was.
order placed, you get.
You got a gold skull.
Yeah.
And then he was saying that the silver one was up on BBTS, and I didn't even know about that, so I went right over and I pre-ordered a bunch of those.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So I lost my train of thought. Sorry. But, yeah. So if you pre-ordered Cosmic Legions, you get a gold one. Through the retailers, you can get a silver one still. So in other words, the chance to get a gold one is gone unless you buy it, secondary. But they released a handful of test shots of the special skulls, and the theory I saw going around is that it was one per character.
Oh wow.
And
I didn't know it was that limited. That's crazy.
Yeah. So Bill got one, I think, with Vorga, if I've got that right. But I think only a few other people. JT from the Cabal, I believe, got one, and like a couple other people. That is a really cool piece to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that head sculpt is super dope, dude. Super dope. I can't wait to see that head sculpt fleshed out as well.
Yeah, and what they're going to do with it, and what's the deal with the character, because I guess I should. Here, I will embiggen myself because I also scored on the test shot sale. Embiggen. This, and I got the science officer.
Nice.
Dude.
Super stoked you got that, dude.
Did you get the unmasked head with that?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've been playing with putting like the visors on, the helmets on, and he does come with the little the little hologram communicator, and again the skull looks just like the special release skull.
So dope. Yeah, it's got that shape to it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
from having one of these in hands, dudes, all my dudes, these things are going to be freaking epic. They're going to be so cool, man.
How are the weapons?
Pretty cool. He's got two basically. He's got like
a rifle and like a sidearm now too. Yeah.
Exactly. So let me pick myself here again. So you got this G.I. Joe looking rifle.
Yeah.
And then this Battlestar Galactica side.
Yeah.
Friggin' pretty cool. And like there's all kinds of these little doodads. I don't even know if you can see that. I'll put up, try to. And they fit
the little pins and
ports.
stuff for.
Yeah, so they have ports all over their bodies.
Yeah.
Armor and stuff that you connect stuff to. And just with those little pins, you can put a pin in one of the holes and connect things. Like it's going to be Cosmic is going to be off the friggin' chain.
Yeah.
So how many people do you think actually got in on wave one? Like, do you think there were a couple people who were like, I'll just wait because it's not really speaking to me. And then the more they saw it, the
I
more
know a
they
lot of people passed, dude. A lot of
Yeah.
people passed.
That's crazy to me
Yeah,
because that was your chance to get in on the ground floor.
yeah, big time.
Yeah, Facebook user, my good buddy
And that-
Facebook user.
That was what kind of made it special for me, Ryan, was for the first time getting in on something. It
Yeah.
felt like the people who, you know, were part of the original Kickstarter for Mythic Legions. For me, that's what getting into the first wave of Cosmic was like for me. I'm like, dude, like I get to actually be a part of like a kickstarting wave that's like brand new, everything from the ground floor, like it's on. And with this company, I was like, hell yeah, like so I was so super excited to do it. But yeah, I feel bad for a lot of people that passed on wave one, man, because it's gonna be fire, bro.
Oh, it's Dave. What's up, Dave? What's
Going
happening,
on,
Dave
Dave?
Orkin, what's up, buddy?
Dave?
You know, me and Dave have we have to talk, Dave, if we ever get a chance. Damn it, I know we got some logo work we still need to get done together. So I gotta hit you up, Big Dave.
Oh shit. Yo, Ish, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it.
Peace, Ish.
Yeah, Dave agrees. So that's awesome. Yes, Dave, you were right. I didn't even realize that I had two of the sidearms. So it's a one rifle, two sidearms.
Mm-hmm. And doesn't he have like the little arm cannons or whatever?
I don't have arm cannons. I have a.
Absolutely, Curtis.
He's got, of course, the back piece, backpack.
Yeah. And you have to heat that thing up, I heard, right, to get it to snap on there, or did yours fit right on?
I haven't stuck it on him yet.
I saw when Curtis he showed his last night. He had to. He wasn't going to attempt on trying to press fit it onto there because it wasn't actually fitting on. So he probably had to heat it up, give it a little hot bath to warm up the plastic.
And then he's got 4 sets of hands, collar,
Nice.
another big visor. The visor I have on him comes off, and it just has like a little that version.
Yeah.
So they're going to be friggin' awesome. This thing is awesome, and that was one of the allures for me too. With Cosmic was you're getting in on the ground floor for somebody like just the Kickstarter for Mythic. Not that way here.
Yeah.
So how many extras did you guys order for Cosmic?
Oh, Jesus, dude. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, wave one. Yeah, I went stupid on wave one. I can't even tell you. I know I have like 4 or 5 of the. What's the big guy's name? I can't even think right now.
Kragnar, the green dude.
Slog.
Yeah, the slog. Like that, and a bunch of Zeries, and I did one of the 12 packs of the Sentries. You know what I mean? Like, I just went buck wild. I couldn't stop ordering on wave one. It was just like, holy shit, this is gonna be so cool. So,
but now I know why you're slowing down. You've got on the way,
dude. Like I said, that's why I don't have to buy mythics for like the next 3 years. I have so many figures coming through pre-orders. It's gonna be ridiculous. So, like I said, trade bait, baby. You know what I mean?
What about you, John?
Not that. I mean, I got one all in, and then I got like an extra Kragnar, and then I think an extra slog. I meant to, but literally that's what I've done a couple of times. Is I'll just get one all in, and then I'll pick a couple extras of a couple of the figures at most. Part of it is space. Part of it is money too, because it gets expensive. But I'm just happy. I know that I'm getting every figure because I'm.
Yeah.
Actually,
it's always a safe bet with an all in. I mean, even if you just cherry pick a couple of extra figures, just getting the all in, you're done. You're good to go. At least for your own personal collection. You know what I mean?
The ones I'm most excited about: Science Officer. I love the blue and white. I love the little hologram thing he comes with. I think he's fantastic. Slog, because it's basically like V2 Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And then Kragnar. Those are the three that I'm the most excited about.
Yeah.
What about you, Ryan? What'd you do with Cosmic?
So I did one all in for sure, and then I went an extra Sphexian guard.
Mhm.
I think 2 science officers, 2 sentries, and then I forget what the female one was. Was she the science officer?
Who?
The black and red Tusk. Or is she the science officer and then there's a Tusk
Science is blue
sentry?
and white. Science is blue and white.
I'm confused. I did an extra of the black and red one. I'll just say that.
I think-
Yeah.
isn't that the sentry? That's the sentry.
No, that's not the sentry.
Just kidding, man. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Engineer.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. I think that's Dave. Yo, happy birthday, Dave.
What's going on, Dave?
Hold on a second.
Hey, happy birthday, dude. They were just talking about you not too long ago.
1 second. Bang. Happy
Show him some
birthday.
love. There you go. Happy birthday, Big Dave.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dave.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Dave. That's cosmic. Actually, there's more here. Speaking of Dave,
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is-
there you go.
Dave put some shots up on in the Cabal yesterday or today, and I friggin' loved them. He put a Magnus test shot ahead on the what is the Sentry body or no, it's the Science
Yeah, it's a sentry body.
body.
I like the way that looks a lot.
It looks freaking awesome. He
Like
looks
it-
like
It looks
Yeah.
like a power suit.
next
it looks
gen
freaking
Charles
awesome.
Destin from Planet of the Apes. Like I freaking love it.
Yeah.
You know. Well done, man.
Take your paws off me, you
Another one?
damn dirty apes.
Exactly. Those are the vibes I was getting. I was like
Yeah.
you-
That's what as soon as I saw that picture at home, I was on my phone, saw that picture. That's exactly what I said.
yeah.
Take your paws off me.
I liked this one too. Victor Mamba Perez got this guy and got one of the skulls we were talking about.
Dude, I remember when I first joined the Cabal, he was a madman buying up figures,
Oh
getting
yeah.
all the heavy hitters. It was like every week he was posting, oh, got another Unkin. Oh, got 2 Unkins.
Yeah.
Here's a third. Oh, just got a Valgard. It's like, damn, dude.
Yeah, he was like, it reminded me of back then too. Remember when Michael Xavier was picking up everything, and he kept doing like the live streams when he'd have his boxes of like all his new figures and stuff that he was getting in. Yeah, he was just going hard. He wanted to complete like everything in the line like right now. It was crazy.
Same with Peter Tong.
Yeah,
way he
yeah,
Finished that line.
yeah. Insane, dude. Freaking completist.
God damn it. Oh yeah, speaking of the Spexians, here's a nice shot that Drew Scott took. Love the light square. You know,
So that's a sweet figure, man.
Yeah, dude. This
I'm so
Spexian.
excited for those.
I think Eric
Yeah.
Miller, one of those test shots too. Those things look like game changers, right? As far as what Cosmic can really be, not just Mythic Legions in space, but something just totally different. You know what I'm saying? So I dug that one. And I just thought this one was funny from Milo Stone.
Nice.
A definite like Star Wars thing here where he's like half Jabba, half Rancor. All right, hold up, guys. I need to go check real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Did you get to mess around with the slog test shot?
Yeah. Yeah.
How-
I did.
How heavy is that?
It was a pretty beefy piece of plastic, let me tell you. But like I said, I don't know. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, it was heavy, but in comparison, do you have the Diamond Select version of Juggernaut from Marvel?
I don't, but I did. I forget what. There's a local comic shop who had him, and I
Uh-huh.
was looking at it because I was gonna get it, and then I passed on it. But I remember that being definitely a memorable weight.
Yeah. It was kind of like that, but maybe a tad bit lighter. So I mean, as far as if I could compare it to somebody in that scale or that size, that's kind of what it felt like in hand, was holding that. But it felt a lot more solid because it was just, I mean, the body of that thing. I mean, your hand is like, it's like your palm in a basketball. It's huge, dude. It's a huge body. Like, I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, I was playing with it. I was actually with people were milling around in between sessions at intern, and I was standing there with Corn Boy in the room where they did like the reveals and stuff like that, and he was sitting at the table messing with it, and me and him were just bullshitting, and he handed it to me, and I was just like, oh, right on. And then like I had just started playing with it and stuff, and then I remember it was like one of those freaking moments between me and Corn Boy that was super cool to take home with me when I was messing around with it. The ports that are those big canisters that are on his chest sticking out like where his nipple is, like that big canister. I was sitting there messing with it and looking at it, and Eric's like, yeah, what do you think? And what do you like? And you know, what's your thoughts on it? So I was like, yeah, I love this, and I love the details and the sculpting and this and that. And then I turned around to the front and I saw those big canisters. I said, damn, dude. I said, you know what would be cool? I said, it'd be cool if you guys would have made it where you can actually pull those out and have like an open port where people could end up like making 3D printed parts, like let's say like a machine gun or like a missile launcher or like I don't know, some kind of effect coming out of that thing. And Eric grabbed the figure out of my hand and he's like, oh, like this, and pulled out the port. I'm like, dude, that's freaking amazing. I was like, hell yeah. He's like, yeah, you like that? I was like, fuck yeah, dude. And we were just laughing our asses off. It was kind of a cool moment between us two when I was talking to him. So I was like, hell yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Yeah, it was a good one. The doorbell rang. It was my lady who was coming back with fruit cookies and some Bud Light. I'm like, that's
nice.
Hell
must be nice.
So that's that. Okay, where were we?
Slog.
Hold on, sorry. That's better. Oh, sorry, hold up.
Yeah, the Tusk Engineer is the one that you ended up getting a couple extra ones. The red and black one, Ryan, that you were talking about.
Yeah.
There we go. Here. Then I saw this. Okay, so this is not a cosmic test shot. This is just a photo of a custom, I think, in process that I thought looked dope as hell. So I had to throw it up there.
Super dope.
That's pretty sweet.
Super dope.
I don't even know what all this stuff is.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts in there, but freaking super clean freaking custom. What's up, Eric? Yo.
I feel like this could fit in with Cosmic or Mythic.
Yeah, it could easily go either way. It's super clean.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gorgeous. I think the paint job is dope right now.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Recognize all these parts, like. All right, so I think I just have two more on whatever I prepared, but these two might be two of my favorites, like, of the year. And I don't even know this person, but
dude, his posing is insane.
Yeah.
It is crazy every time he poses and posts these figures.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah. You got to be down for posing, bro. You got to be down to freaking twist your figs up and look at anatomy, how anatomy moves. Like look at a book and especially like people who do like sketching, like anatomy sketching, like sketchbooks like that. You look at posing of the human torso and the body, it moves in incredible ways. And like some of these poses that you can get out of these figs is you really have to really have to twist that fig up to really get what you can out of it. But this is a beautiful freaking pose. Yeah, absolutely.
Side note, that's why my bad. That's why I like D Amazing's plastic parties, because he actually like breaks down like how to pose and how it should look.
Yeah,
like especially walking, because a lot of people will put the same side, like their right leg and right arm when they're walking. It should be opposite.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, that's real. That's it's such an interesting way to look at it, you know, because it's not just it's you know it's not just it's not it is trial and error, but it's not just
Yeah.
trial and error. You know what I mean? There's a method to it, and the bodies work to some extent at least like human bodies. And
You know,
there's
so it's like here's my take too is you ever think about like how you look at a display shelf, and most of all of our display shelves are exactly alike. We have hundreds and hundreds of rows of figures that we could only pretty much vanilla pose to
Hmm.
get the amounts that we want to display in our collection for our rooms. But I mean, even if you took the time to set up a display across a countertop or a bookshelf with instead of 100 figures 10 figures that were displayed in this fashion, I mean, it absolutely speaks volumes over the quantity versus the quality of a posed fig and how it looks on shelf. I mean, this looks freaking amazing, dude. I
Yeah.
love it. I love someone that can pose figs, dude.
yeah, and just the
going
art,
on?
how to get it to pose like that,
Yeah.
and at the same time, like there's got to be different things that you do there to like keep it upright. Like it's not always just being able to get it to stand like that, right? Like
Oh
what,
yeah, yeah. There's little hidden things there that a lot of people don't see. Obviously, like I said, little good work with the photo and lighting, you know what I mean? But yeah, you hide some stuff sometimes. Because I've taken some pictures like this of people like leaping or kind of on the sprint off of 1 foot kind of thing with the whole figure leaning forward. You have to have little pins or something that you kind of sticky tack to the back of it and then kind of off focus through like the back end of the leg, where you don't see it in the camera view, like stick it into like a piece of foam kind of thing where he's standing off of. It's little tricks like that, but like I said, just to get a shot like this, it's always worth it, man. Totally worth it.
And that's just a figure and like a platform.
Yeah,
Like
that's it.
it
Yeah.
still looks insane, and you don't
Yeah.
need like the crazy dioramas.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can pose it and it's angled and it's well lit, that's all you really need.
Yeah, and I think it's a great idea too to do it with this kind of the black backdrop because now, I mean, that person could just cut and paste that into a
Yeah.
plethora of different worlds. You know what I mean? As far as backgrounds or whatnot, which is a super cool thing to think that to give yourself the option to have that.
what's up, Michael Casper?
Cas, what's up, dude?
Lar.
Mike, I've always wanted to say too, Mike, your little avatar here with you out like on the river here, the creek, whatever. It looks awesome there. It looks like
That's
a
a
place.
man's man right there, bro.
Looks like I want to be there. Like
Fuck yeah.
not alone, with Michael Casper there to watch my back.
Damn straight.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I was going to mention the black background too. There's something else. It gives it like a certain weight or a certain balance or a certain, almost like a ballet shot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
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 But then get ready for this. This is my favorite. This was like the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bang!
dude.
Bang.
It's
Flying through the air.
Up in your face.
like that's freaking fantastic. Of the slide things in the way a little bit, but she looks like she's doing this kick in the air. So there's got to be
Yeah.
some stand or cable or something that they were able to do. But you can't see it. It's perfect.
I think he uses like the stands like the Tamashii Nations have for like SH figure arts and stuff, but
Yeah.
he might also have flight stands because those are real easy to hide.
Yeah.
And maybe it was fully there and he just like photoshopped it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way, it's still a great pose.
Yeah.
And I love Alithia. Alithia is one of my favorite figures ever, period. Not just Legions. One of my favorites. But I generally consider her as something of a static figure. Like part of what's cool about her to me is all the accoutrement and all the stuff and the grandeur and all this stuff. This picture completely changes my mindset on her. It's like, well, no,
Yeah.
capable of so much more than that. Holy
Totally. It
Dude.
totally makes you look at her in a whole
Yeah.
different aspect, thinking like, damn, that character doing a movement like that, like, you know, something dynamic like jumping up and like straight kicking somebody in the face. You know what I mean? Like, that's so
Dude,
cool.
Olivia's not afraid to throw hands. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly. That totally proves it right there, dude. That's like I said, it totally gives you a whole new respect for that figure.
So, yeah, that was.
I love that stuff, dude. I love it.
Sorry, I'm trying to do more. So yeah, so that was everything that I saw so far this week. I mean, the biggest things for me, having that science officer test shot come through. I was able over the last couple of weeks to reorganize my little basement area down here. It is a complete and utter paradise down here now.
Got everything all organized, huh?
You guys got to see it. The shelves look good. I've got some of my big show pieces out. I got the flag over there. My Sky Striker came in. I've got the Sky Striker on the flag right now, but we haven't done any of the stickers or anything yet. So I'm pumped about that. And I finally set up my vintage G.I. Joe Defiant, the space shuttle set up, which had just been under a table for a while. So I'm pretty pumped about where everything is.
You know, it'd probably be nice if you shared some pictures with us. It's not like we don't talk all the fucking time.
True.
You're telling me about this rad, awesome room. I send you guys pictures of this shithole that I'm in right now all the time, and you can't send me cool pictures of your room? What the hell is wrong with you?
Actually, do I even have my... You know what's fucking awesome? When we come down here on these lives, we're just chatting for a while. Like, I had no idea where my phone was. I was like, I haven't seen that piece of shit in a while. Where's that thing? You know what? I do have a couple of... I can show off a little bit, right? Wrinkly, she never comes down here. So, sorry, my cat just came down here. And I was... So, earlier today, when I was pulling, like, some photos off the internet to get ready for the live to put some slides together, I had some of our old videos playing. So I had that, like, and the live was playing where my cat was crawling all over me and on my face and knocked over my drink.
Yeah.
Damn you, Wrinkly! I never thought. I love
Wrinkly's
that cat.
like, yeah, this is a pretty dope room.
Down, she's got something going on. She's got some shit she has to do. Well, which way am I going here? Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. All right, I'm trying to shoot a couple of photos over because I do want to show off a little bit. So what else? What else is coming up? You guys are excited about? Oh shit! You know, here's one thing: is that ZoloCon in PA is next weekend. So 1 week from today, it's going to be day one of ZoloCon, which is in Pennsylvania. Which is a show that I've been to a couple of times. It is at a NASA.
The Fuge.
NASA
old centrifuge.
Yeah, it's a really cool show. Like, so the whole thing is like cylindrical, you know, and there's like all kinds of tables around the outside, and it feels like a small little show, but there's so much cool stuff packed in there. And I tell you what, man, if you're into vintage stuff at all, ZoloCon is dope, man. There's more vintage stuff at ZoloCon than I think you get at most shows these days. And the Four Horsemen are there too. So they have a big table right at the front. Last year,
Wolf King will be there too.
Wolf King will be there. Toy
Right
Fort, both House Seals, I think, will be there.
Nice.
Wolf
You gonna
King,
be there, Ryan?
Yeah, me and Amber are going. That my cousin and his wife are going with us.
Nice.
He's not a toy collector, but
How far is that from you, dude?
like 45 minutes, give or take.
Oh,
Not
sweet,
that far.
dude. Yeah, not bad at all. That's awesome.
I met up with Ryan and Amber there last year, and I did the thing that I try to do sometimes, where I took my son on Saturday and my daughter on Sunday, or maybe that's reversed, but I went both days, took one kid each day, met up with Ryan and Amber.
it was reversed because I remember she was excited for the squishmallow.
Yes. So my daughter was just looking for the squishmallows. So we walked out with a nice little haul of squishmallows. But I got a bunch of shit from the Horsemen last year. Like they had the reinforcements waves were there and a bunch of other stuff. And so they had last year at ZoloCon, the surprise stuff that they had Egalis there. They had Thistlethorn. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm making that up. I think they had.
I remember seeing them.
Yeah, I didn't get either one there at the show, but you know what? I am pretty sure that's where I bought my first Hagnon in person.
Nice.
And I got it. Walter handed it to me because Walter comes out for this show.
Yeah.
Really bummed because I don't think I'm going to be able to go.
Damn.
I'm supposed to have minor planned hernia surgery next Thursday. Now, if it gets put off, like
maybe.
Going, but
is that just a 1 day show?
2
no,
day.
it's Saturday and
2 days. Okay. Right on.
Nerds
So
be there Saturday.
Ryan, when you go to the show, do you go both days or just 1 day?
Every year I've done it, I've only gone Saturday, but this year I think we're gonna do both days.
And you just drive back home for the night, right? Yeah, I mean, you're right there, 45 minutes. That's not a bad drive. You could get back and forth.
Anthony set up. They're doing the Legion's lunch. That last year they didn't do it because I guess they were just so busy, but they're gonna end up doing it this year, and I know quite a few people are going. So if anybody in the chat is in the area and heading to ZoloCon, dude, let's meet up.
Yeah, that should turn out to be a pretty healthy meetup for all you guys. That's awesome.
For Legion's collectors, that's a really great show. I'll be bummed if I do miss it, and I probably won't. But that's for a good reason. Because it's one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Really, that one. ToyCon, because that's kind of like my hometown show.
Does Zolo ever do any like cool like con exclusives or anything? Did anything like that happen at the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
What is it? Underworld is his toy company.
The guy who throws it or whatever. There's like I don't remember what it's called, but he has like his own thing, or he's affiliated with the brand or something like that. Kind of like it's not a Stardust. But that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but
they're like He-Man-esque, vintage He-Man. So I saw this year, and I'm not 100% sure. He's got Frazetta. He's doing a He-Man, vintage He-Man type Frazetta Death Dealer.
Pretty dope.
Nice.
I didn't get one of them last year. I just walked out with like Legions and like a vintage Thundercats Mumra.
Nice.
Realm of the Underworld.
Realm
there
of
it is.
the Underworld. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Joseph. Maybe that's right. I don't know. But yeah, so listen, ZoloCon, if you're in the Northeast, you think you might be able to go Saturday or Sunday next week, 25th and 26th of February. It's a dope show. Coming soon, my zombie bros. Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
Must see TV.
That's right. ABC this fall.
That's right. Speaking of old TV, we watched a couple episodes of Alf with my kids, and they were kind of into it.
Nice.
I went through a very big Alf phase in the late 80s.
Damn.
Oh no, that sucks about the death. I assume he means the ZoloCon guy.
Yeah.
Are you going to ZoloCon? I forget. I don't remember if he said he was going or not. Oh, so yeah. So again, I think out of the three of us, I'm like the main Super 7 guy. I'm doing a lot of the Thundercats Ultimates, and I really love them. I think they're great. It's a great line. But I did not go in on the toy colored Ultimates because I'm like, well, I'm getting the other ones. I do have a vintage Lino. I have a vintage Mumra. I'm like, do I need, the same figures I already had painted in vintage colors? So I didn't get them. I'm like, no. But I got to be honest with you, from what I've seen in videos and stuff, they look pretty cool. I think they did a nice job with those vintage ones, vintage style ones. Have you guys seen those or no?
I've seen them. I don't do Super 7, so yeah. But yeah, they look dope.
I picked up the first wave of Thundercats, and then I was like, all right, I got to start cutting because of like financially. I was like, all right, Super 7's the first to go.
Makes sense.
And then because was that when they were 45 or were they 50? I can't remember.
I think they were 40, 50 by the time those ones came out.
Yeah, I felt like the price just kept creeping. So don't get me wrong, I love the first wave, but I just couldn't continue because I want to buy Legions more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trevor said he's going with Detour, Mr. Delator.
Oh, that's what he said. He guess sometimes he rides with Steph. I think he said.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so we'll see. I kind of feel like I shouldn't say on the internet that I might try to go to this show if I have this.
I saw that you were talking with Len. It was in the Wolf Den probably, and he gave you shit because he said you weren't going.
Because he said you weren't what?
Because he said he might not make it, and I forget what Len said, but he was giving him shit for it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Here we go. I'm trying to throw some photos. Whoa. Easy, computer. Oh, you son of a bitch.
In other news, AWOC, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, they started shipping.
Nice.
Wave 1, dude. I cannot wait to get those.
Nice.
Sorry, guys. Keep going. I'm trying to figure out these
photos.
photos.
No, you're good, dude.
And Tuesday, right, is the launch of Biblical Adventures.
Yeah, I believe so.
21st, right?
Yeah. Are you guys backing for any of the figures at all?
No. Yeah, it's not my thing. I'm proud of Chris and all the, like I said, the work he's done to it, and I'm sure he'll be very successful, but it's just not it's not in my wheelhouse at all. So it's like just something that I don't need. I mean I didn't order AWOC either, so I mean there's a lot of stuff that I'm, like I said, financially and space, there's just only so much I could back from now on. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I have to cut back on so much. Like you were talking about cutting out Super 7 back in the day, as far as like after getting into Wave 1. I mean, I was the same way, where I had to get rid of a couple lines because I was already into, like, with Mythics, I was already into like Black Series and freaking, like I said, the Gundam stuff that I was heavily into, and stuff like that. I mean, I haven't bought a Gundam model in probably the past like 3 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, and you have to, just like I said, you have to pick and choose your battles. But every single week there seems to be another new toy line coming out, or a wave of figures, and it's like you said, you have to pick and choose your battles. But yeah,
I mean, I totally feel that, because that's sort of a little bit of what I'm getting with like Savage Crucible.
Yeah,
like I'm into it. I definitely want to support the people that are involved in it. Like, the fact that Eric Miller and Nikki weren't involved makes me want to like support it, and I'm going to. I'll probably get a couple, but like I'm not going big into it, just because number one, I just can't. I can't afford to get everything. And here we go. So I'm doing pictures as I'm talking right now. But
for Savage Crucible, how did you back it yet?
I haven't backed it at all yet.
Yeah, neither have I, not yet. I mean, like I said, man, it's so tough to choose right now, like what you want. It's like, and then then they're like, oh, Wave Three's
Yeah.
unlocked, and Wave 16's unlocked. It's like, Jesus, how many fucking figures are there gonna be in this damn thing? It's like, holy shit. I mean, I'm glad I didn't like jump the gun and like right at the very first like back just one all in of
Yeah.
Wave One and that like I said, but I'm looking at it as definitely hard cherry picking for me. I want some of those figures big time, but I have to, like I said, maybe just a handful just to wet my whistle at first. But I'm sure those are gonna just be incredible in hand once they finally get everything together and processing the orders and getting them to people. That's definitely one I want to put a little bit of love into trying to get some figures on that.
I backed for, I think, like 2 from Wave 1 and then just 1 from Wave 2 and 3. And
Yeah,
then I did the what the hell is he called? The warrior with ball and chain, the Frazetta one.
the Frazetta one, yeah. So
Yeah.
you can actually buy that as a single character. That's what I like, is that you can kind of pick and choose just to get one of each, or two single characters or whatever. I like that.
Like I think they definitely look cool, and they're for sure coming at this point. So it's not
Oh
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
happening. But not every figure, I guess, for lack of a better term, spoke to me.
Yeah,
I think I
absolutely.
guys.
I totally feel the same way. I totally
Yeah.
feel the same way. Where I was like looking at it like, well, if I don't get this character, then it's not going to really be a complete like history or storyline or whatever. He's probably an important character, but I'm still thinking in the back of my head, but I just don't like the way it just doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some of the, I was like, like, why do I not like this right now? And I mean, maybe a lot of it will grow on us as we go along. I mean, I think we're just kind of getting used to all the different like sculpts and way these torsos and everything look, and the arms and everything about them. It's just, but yeah, it's gonna be a hard hard pick on some of those figures.
The I think it's, what is it? Jaeger, the werewolf looking guy with the hood.
Yeah, yeah,
When I first saw that, I thought it was like some demon lizard looking thing. And then like once it actually had paint on it, I said, "Oh shit, that's a werewolf."
yeah. It's crazy, so good.
Yeah, the last it's so weird. The whole StreamYard thing with Google Slides is so weird sometimes. Like sometimes it lets you edit things on the fly, and then sometimes it doesn't. Um, but
Yeah,
as far
lizards and fish guys, they're pretty. I like the what are they? The piranhoids, the dreadnought. That one's my favorite.
one that Nikki posted, right? That she painted.
Think.
This is being so annoying.
Going back to AWOC, did you, when you were at Legion's Con, did you happen to see their like the display
Yeah, yeah,
that has,
absolutely.
like the lion?
Yeah,
Crashbox did that. I don't think Crashbox said it, but I believe they said that it should be available once AWOC starts shipping.
mm.
Because if those are available, like the dioramas, dude, I think I'm gonna go broke. They were so badass looking.
The AWOCs.
Them, the figures, and then the diorama.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I can use some self control on that shit, because yeah, I'd go broke real quick with, like I said, a lot of these new things.
Well, it's not my fault, Eric.
The guy that had Oh, I can't remember the damn name of it. I'm sorry. The one with the new dinosaur action figures, the ones
Armies
that
of Ashmore.
oh yeah. There you
Yeah,
go. There
Matt
goes what I'm looking-
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez's shit, dude. Holy God, those were fucking awesome looking.
Well,
And then to have something, you know,
especially because they were.
sculpted,
Yeah, but I think are we gonna say the same thing?
yeah, sculpted by the studio. It's like hell
Yeah,
yeah, dude. Like, come on, dude. Those are fucking rad. Is this your room, dude?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
I like how you got the Wave Rider set up too.
Yeah, hell yeah. And he put it on an ocean style freaking floor. I like that.
So I went on Amazon and got like an ocean like table vinyl liner.
Yeah.
It looks like
That's
water.
awesome, dude. That's awesome. It's on the water.
Yeah, and
That's fucking cool.
I got two of my like childhood deep sixes because I love deep six.
Nice.
New one, you know, and then just a mix of different things like some old stuff on the wall. Got some Joes up in the flag there. Let me does this work? Yeah, it's just another angle here.
Yeah.
I thought Nemo deserved to be there on the Wave Runner.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. That's awesome.
Dude, when Nate, speaking of the Wave Runner, when I didn't even dawn on me that you could use the Piranoids like chasing him.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, damn, dude, you hit the nail right on the head. I didn't even think of that. Like, that would be pretty badass. I'm not a good enough photographer to pull that off, but I'm sure somebody out there will be.
Sorry. Whatever. I'm still figuring out how to do all this stuff. All right, so that's like if you're standing in front of the flag, that's sort of looking towards the TV.
Nice.
It's looking good in there, dude.
You can't really see everything.
As you're watching videos of yourself. You're so
Is that
vain,
your live
bro.
from the test shot sale?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It actually is. Yeah. Listen, I am my own biggest fan.
He is, dude. He is. That's how I'd be enjoying my room, dude. Watching videos of myself, just enjoying my figs. Fuck yeah.
Why not?
What arcade do you got there? That's cool. One of those one-ups?
X-Men versus Street Fighter. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I wish I had the room in my room for one of those. I want one of those little arcades so bad.
They're great, man, because they're not as big as a real arcade machine, so they don't take up quite as much room, but they're big enough.
Yeah.
Like if you get like the extender base, so it makes
Right, yeah.
the right height. It's the perfect height.
Yeah.
And it's fun, man. The kids love playing it. You know, they have actually they moved it, but normally there's like a little step stool, so even my little 4-year-old niece can play. Like she's no idea what she's doing, but she freaking loves it.
Nice.
Yeah, those are fun, dude. Those are the arcade systems like that are real fun.
Don't listen to the haters, Hedgehog. Self-love is still love.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. I think one more. That's it. You can see a bunch of my shelves there, a bunch of my favorite stuff. And then this is the view. You can see the Defiant over against the window. Finally.
Now is this like a basement or is this a room in your house? How does this area work here?
So this is a finished basement.
Nice.
In the townhouse. This is our finished basement, but it's kind of like on the side of a hill. So like half of it is like the first floor upstairs is the front door. But in the basement, we actually have a door you can actually walk out the back.
Nice.
You know. So
nice.
It's pretty sweet.
You bastards with your basements. I hate you guys. I wish I had a basement.
I don't have a basement.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's it. That's my little basement. That's my little slice of heaven.
Hell yeah. That's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah. So, and again, it was trashed down here. Like, we had some work done upstairs, and like stuff was all moved around, and there was dust, and there was a big hole in the ceiling and all this shit. And then like 2 weeks ago, we cleaned it all up down here. My wife helped me. My sister-in-law came over. She helped me. There's no way I could have gotten it as nice as it is now without their help, because they're just way better at it than me. So we teamed it one morning. So that's it.
That's awesome, dude.
Jones.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Arathir Rising, again, one of the best names, I would say.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So what else, guys? Oh yeah, here's a shot of one of my Legions shelves here.
Nice.
Please, here.
It's a
Boom.
good looking fountain back there.
Yeah,
Yes,
I tried
sir.
themes here. So, and I've showed. So I have like an Alithia themed the top of the shelves here, which I actually posted on the Cabal because I got a bunch of like little purple tea lights from Amazon, and it looks dope. Like you turn off all the lights, put all the tea lights on, and they're all purple, and it casts all kinds of cool shadows on top.
Oh,
In the
hell
middle,
yeah.
like the fire themed shelf, so it's all like red or red themed characters. Of course, Arathir's there with Atheon. I got the crow effect here from the crow Mezco crow. Got him on there, so just some fun stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the fountain is from like the grass, like the green and blue, the green and water, like nature themed one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that.
So it just flows in sections like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Hell yeah.
So, oh, weird. So what else, man?
Hey, did you get those other two pictures of that Mars Toys Joker that I sent you?
I saw it in Messenger.
Trying to pull
It was with the pictures of like my haul from Wolf King Customs.
Hold up.
Just thought that was a pretty cool new figure that was coming out from Mars Toys. Have you ever bought anything from Mars, Ryan?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah. They look like they're putting out a pretty freaking awesome product. I don't know yet if it's 1/6 or if it's 1/12 scale. I had to ask my friend. He sent me the pictures of it. I just thought it was pretty dope. Ryan, what do you mainly go to? I mean, other than it being, your standard con, what do you go for at ZoloCon? Like, what do you look to pick up there? Like,
Obviously I hit the Horseman table, but just like the previous years it was Mezco's because I was searching for what the hell was it? Street Gomez.
Oh, okay.
And I saw a table that had it, and I was like, I talked to Amber because she's the one who talked me into getting it. I went to the ATM, and then when I went back, it was gone.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So this different version of the Jack Nicholson Joker, where he's got the face paint covering his white skin in a part of the movie, and then there's another one where he's like laughing and he's got where after Kim Basinger throws the water on him and he's screaming that he's melting. So yeah, that face sculpt that's coming with that figure, it just looks absolutely amazing. It's like spot on, dude.
What scale is this guy?
I believe it's 1/6 scale.
Yeah,
like a Hot Toy scale.
Yeah, Trevor says they're doing
This is an amazing version of it. So I mean, if like I said, if you don't have the first one, which is very hard and very expensive to get, but this might be a great alternative for it.
Is that licensed or is that like third party?
I think it's licensed, dude, because it's. I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say it's spot on.
Yeah, it's spot on, dude. And I'm sure you wouldn't be able to use Nicholson's likeness like that if it wasn't.
Yeah, but there's some of the third party companies, man. I don't have any idea how that works, and I think it's hilarious that somehow with all the licensing battles and the millions of dollars companies spend on them, the fact that like Felix Toys and all these different companies get away with what they do, completely unlicensed stuff, and they're friggin' knocking it out of the park.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I could totally be wrong. It could just like when they did the Oh, what was that one that they did of the
What's going on?
Rorschach, the guy that the figure that they did of Rorschach, but they called him like the ink blot. I mean, that's like a spot on figure for that character. But like I said, name it something else and it's basically your figure. But I don't know how it goes with like facial recognition as far as like, you know, do they have to, I mean, can you do faces that good, that detailed where you know exactly like, yeah, that's Jack Nicholson or, you know,
Trevor said unlicensed.
unlicensed. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy because that's a crazy, stupid, good sculpt of him.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I did.
Jack's not giving out licenses. Huh.
Dude,
Wow.
Hot Toys Nicholson Joker that you got, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get your Joker. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck all that. I'll send you Mythics. Fuck all that. You're not getting a Hot Toy, bro. Yeah.
That's one of the one. That's one I would get because Nicholson Joker is one of my favorite movie characters ever. Period.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the things I love the most about that movie.
Yeah, like I said, the sculpt on this is fucking stupid, bro.
Here, let me embiggen you.
Hands down, one of my my favorite scene from that movie is when he's got the buzzer and he's shaking that dude's hand.
Oh yeah.
Is it getting a little hot in here?
Yeah, I think I got a live one, boy. And I love it. I love this feature too. Look at the eyeballs, like where you can turn the eyeballs.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, yeah, it's so awesome. Cool. Yeah,
you know, that's the thing though, is that shit, that was what I had. I have a bunch of Batman pictures too.
Yeah, freaking, I love this thing. But like I said, heavy licensing, I'm sure for stuff like this. But it's crazy what these these third party companies are doing with non-licensed figures like that. And it's like they're, like you said, they're hitting it out of the park. It's freaking crazy.
Want to hear something hysterical? It's that. So, because I was like checking stuff out about the 89 bats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, man. I might not make it through the day without ordering that thing. But
it's funny you say that because I feel the same exact way.
I might not make it through today without ordering.
You talking about the Hot Toys version?
Yeah, because I went on eBay.
Finally reeled you guys in.
Yeah. If I get the 89 Batman, I need to get the Nicholson Joker, right? And I'm like, let's see, how much is he? Like, he's probably really expensive, you know, I mean, on eBay. And there was something on there for like $75. And I was like, what? I'm like, is this just a bid? And I'm like, I was like, no, buy it now. And I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? And it was just a custom hat.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you were gonna get a Wish looking Joker if you.
Yeah, or I was thinking it was a scam.
Yeah,
I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, there's no way.
So, speaking of 89 bats, how excited are you that 3 years later we're finally gonna get the Mezco Toys version?
I feel for you guys waiting that long on that fucker, dude. That's crazy. I was actually going to order. I remember seeing that coming up on the pre-order. Not that I'm a Mezco guy, but I freaking saw that come up, and I thought to myself, oh, hell yeah. Like, I would definitely be down for a Keaton Bats, yeah, you know? But I actually ended up passing on it, but I never imagined it was going to take that long for you guys to get it. Ridiculous.
Honestly, I don't even care about it anymore.
Really?
Like, it's gonna come and I'm gonna open it and I'm like, oh, it's cool. But seeing that Hot Toys, man, I think I'm more excited for that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not surprised to hear you say that because you've been kind of like, I feel like Mezco kind of pissed you off a little bit with
I didn't, and I never complained, not online. Like, I would just, my only complaint about that entire thing was that there were 0 updates for 3 years, nothing.
That's crazy.
They would just periodically update the product page with like December to January 2021 or some shit like that. They would just keep moving it and not saying anything. I don't know. I just feel like if they would have gave us like 1 or 2 updates at least, maybe not everyone would be pissed off. All I gotta say is that it better be fucking great.
I mean, they're not interacting with their fans via Facebook group and freaking letting people know like what's really going on, so they're not wasting their time and their loyalty of their customers.
They don't do that much. They really don't. So
Not even on their like website or like an email saying, "Hey, this is taking a little long. We're messing," because it's a new seamless body.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
just
and
like, hey, ran into some problems. That I get. Like, just let me know. Not me personally, just let everyone who ordered it know. So I felt like they held that money hostage for so fucking long. Like, it's not like the Horseman where they tell you exactly what the hell's going on. That I appreciate.
all right. So I got the text. I got to cut off at like 5:15. I got to go pick up. I got to go get my daughter.
Yeah, for sure.
No worries.
Yeah, I see that that $75 Jack Nicholson 89 Batman. It's just a hat.
Oh, so Mars has one too. How much are those Mars figures?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. What are they asking for that Nicholson, Trevor? I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. I don't know
So
what the price point.
if that's a reasonable price, are you going to go ahead and order the 89 Batman from Hot Sideshow?
I might, dude. I might. Just make your first of all, the Mezco make the address email is just like that's obviously like a computerized thing. It just makes no damn sense. You have to go in and update your address. I'm like, no, I don't. My address has been the same for 15 years. I've gotten plenty of figures from you. I don't need to do that at all. There's a lot of people were like, oh, they were just holding it for the Flash movie trailer. And I was thinking about it as like, number one, that makes sense, right? Because like, for example, like one of the reasons I think that, or one of the ways Hasbro could have done the Rancor HasLab better was if they had not released it until they showed a Rancor on the Boba Fett show. But then I thought about it more, and I was like, but the Mezco Batman had already sold out of all of their initial pre-orders. So it's not like they were trying to get to a minimum to fund the figure to begin with.
Right.
And I thought about it some more. And I was like, well, maybe with all this buildup and even bad press is good press, maybe they upped the production numbers. And if they up the production numbers by enough, then they would be looking for a way to connect the release of the physical figure with some type of hype train or something like that, which is good business and it makes sense. So I think it's probably a little bit of both. I think they probably had delays because of the seamless body and because that's what Mez does sometimes, apparently anyway. I don't know. This is speculation on my part. Is sending stuff back because he wants it retooled or redone or whatever. So I think some of it was the physical figure, but that they probably had it. Maybe they could have released it 2 months ago or something like that, but probably held it for the Flash trailer, which probably makes sense because, maybe not us, but yes, me a little bit. One of the reasons I think that people are so pumped about Batman now is because of the Flash trailer. It's in the public consciousness again. It's probably not an accident that Hot Toys announced theirs now. It's probably not a complete accident that Mezco's doing the same thing. But it's probably a mix of all those things.
Dude, I remember like not super long after like it went to waitlist, then there was like a bunch of there was a mass conversion where people who were on the wait list, it was getting converted like that first year.
Oh, really?
Just out of the blue. Because I remember everyone was getting it.
That supports that 100%.
Yeah, and then it just took another 2 years after that.
Because I can tell you, I didn't hop on the wait list until it had been out a while. It might have been almost a year because I've been on the wait list for more than a year and a half, I would say. And mine converted. A couple things. Number one, I'm still excited about it. I think it looks awesome. I do have some pics. Maybe I can figure out a way to share my screen. I think it looks awesome. I hope they change the cape because I didn't like the way the cape looked like. I think the cape should be some kind of vinyl and it looked like cloth.
Yeah.
But did you notice Mezco is doing their own purrs? Did you notice that? I don't know if they've ever done that before.
Say it again?
Hot Toys has the PERS, the patented eyeball rolling system.
Yeah, the rolling system
Oh,
for the
yeah.
eyeballs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Earlier. The Mezco listing for Batman. Fuck. Oh, that's not so bad. Sorry.
I remember, dude, when I pre-ordered that, I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm gonna do
I'm still pumped about it, man. I'm
the
totally
comic book where it was Superman Batman. Was it World's Finest?
Ooh, that I don't know.
I was gonna do that with the Christopher Reeve Superman. I was gonna have like try to recreate one of the covers.
I know you guys aren't kind of used to this, but since you guys both don't have 1/6 scale, like the first thing you're gonna realize right off the bat, no matter how dope that fucking Batman is, or any Hot Toys that you get in hand, but just the comparison to size as far as like what a 6-inch scale figure will be compared in hand to like a 12-inch scale. I mean, look at the size of the head sculpts together. It's freaking ridiculous. Like how much bigger and how much more detail. I mean, having, like I said, holding one of these in hand, especially if it's a nostalgic, something that totally speaks to your childhood or your heart, like a 89 Keaton Bats, dude. I mean, like I said, when you get one of these figures in hand, yeah, it's freaking full doll love at that point when you do it. It's crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll do it. I'm doing
You're
that.
getting it.
And then I'm going to be on the hunt for a motherfucking Joker, too, because I need both.
But here's the thing. Like, for you, it's Joker. For me, and I know myself, and I know I'm stupid with just going ahead and ordering shit, I will order that Batmobile knowing full well
Oh my god,
I have
dude.
nowhere to put it. That's why I keep putting it off.
That's insanity, bro. That's insanity.
And Amber's like, yeah, let's just do it. I'm like, no, we have nowhere to put it.
Amber, I'm going to give you my wife's telephone number.
Exactly.
Like, usually I like when she talks me into buying shit, but this one, I'm like, I need you to talk me out of it.
Yeah. Here, I don't know if you can hear this. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Sorry. A little light up here. If I have that thing that works. Where's the damn button to it? Oh. Did you hear it?
Eric, what are you doing now? I can't just become a 1/6 collector. I have to get rid of all this other shit.
Actually, I made that little custom piece where this is the Hot Toys thing that it comes with, right? The display it comes with. But I actually found a like a birthday card, or like I don't know, it was some kind of card where you open up and it had Princess Leia in that scene where she's talking to, it's the video of her and Luke, and they're looking at her. So that little recording was put on this little thing with the little microphone that goes inside the birthday card, and I took that out of the birthday card and attached it to the back of my display. So when I have that and I light up that feature, I have that little freaking logo.
Awesome.
Well, that's amazing. But Hot Toys didn't. So Hot Toys is trash, obviously.
Yeah.
They don't even have voiceovers. Hot Toys is trash.
Yes, they're dolls. Yeah, they're dolls, and I love dolls.
Dope.
I'll admit it. I love dolls.
Brian.
I know.
Yeah, dude, you're insane, bro. I'm gonna talk to you till I'm blue in the face not to buy that Batmobile, dude. You will regret that, bro.
Look at what the payment plan looks like. But here's the problem. Here's the problem that I see. If it was $700 for both,
yeah,
Batman and the car, because you need both, don't you? I mean, wait. Not that I'm convincing you to get both, but I'm talking this through for myself. Is that I feel like if you get one, you gotta get. I mean, if you're gonna get the Batmobile, you need to get Batman. You don't have to get the Batmobile if you just get Batman.
Yeah.
Right? Cool,
and
dude.
the freaking payment. Oh my god, I'm gonna end up buying it. The payment plan, you put the money down now, and then you have months until your payment actually starts, which is another crazy, insane selling point.
Yeah.
And it's a car, so it doesn't need to go on a shelf. You just put it on the floor over there.
Ryan's gonna be straddling that shit, pushing it across the living room floor. Like,
I'm gonna try
Batman.
In 3 years, I'm going to be living inside of it.
Yeah. I don't have a house, but I got the fucking Batmobile.
So, Trevor, if you're still here, Trevor, I know you and Eric know a lot more than we do about like hot toys, and you have a lot more. Does Trevor and Eric, do you have any 1/6 vehicles?
No, I can't, dude. I can't even do 1/12 vehicles. They're too big. You know what I mean?
Trevor,
1/6
do you have
vehicles
any
are ridiculous.
1/6 vehicles?
I got a 112 vehicle.
It's DC. I bet this is something DC. He's gonna pull out some DC.
No, it's the Bratz car for my Mezco.
Nice. That is a super dope car, though, bro.
Just took the emblems off because it was like, what was it, $40?
That's awesome, dude. For brats, he's like, hell yeah.
But I tell you what. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't think. Oh, that's not true. I was gonna say I don't have any 1/12 vehicles. I do have the snow speeder. But it's not
in the 1/12 one, yeah.
Yeah, the Black Series one.
Mm.
And I better have a Thunder Tank on the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pumped about the Thunder Tank. I'm very pumped about the Thunder Tank, actually.
Yeah, especially with all your Super 7 waves of Thundercats, right?
Yep.
That's gonna look super dope.
My wife is gonna kill me. Showed that off.
Yeah.
That week. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell, where's my everybody? They're showing up. I haven't gotten a shipping notice or anything.
So Ryan, think of this because I know what this thing looks like. The Thunder Tank, the Batmobile is the same width, but it's like 3 times as long.
Oh yeah, I looked it up. It's over 3 feet.
Yeah.
3 feet.
Shit.
That's like my desk.
Yeah.
This desk is.
Yeah.
It might take up 3/4 of my desk.
Yeah, it's going to, dude.
I can't even imagine it now. I'm trying to.
But it lights up. John,
But it lights up.
Wait, no, you make an excellent point, Ryan.
Then it lights up.
Does anybody have a response to that? Like it lights up, like in multiple places.
Oh, it's funny. You guys are hilarious, dude.
This has escalated quickly. For me, I might think about buying that Batman later too.
And the Batmobile lights up.
Buying Batman.
Just make me proud and buy at least the Batman, dude. I'll be so proud of you guys knowing that we all did the same purchase and you guys got your first Hot Toys. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
You know, Blood Brothers.
You'll be thanking me. You'll be thanking me. Trust me.
There's Bat Brothers. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Bat Brothers.
Oh no! Now we've preserved our insanity for
That's it.
Ugh.
All right, guys. I got to get my stuff together here. I kind of would like to just stay on here for a long time, but what we do have is that Trevor's live is coming up.
Yep.
At 6:00 Eastern, so less than an hour from now.
Yeah.
Legion's Lounge coming up. I am definitely going to be hanging out there. The boys with Trevor and some guys across the pond. Eric and Ryan. We got a couple of minutes left here. It's been awesome talking to you guys again. That sucked. Having a couple of weeks off, man. So I was happy to do it again. Give me your thoughts. Give me your final thoughts, my friends.
Ryan?
I love coming on and hanging out with you guys. I didn't have any drinks this time, but dude, it's the highlight of my weekend. And I got to say thank you to everybody who hung out with us for the entire time. I appreciate all of you.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks for everybody for hanging out and showing up and throwing in some comments and stuff. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to, like I said, to hang out with you guys each and every time. Sometimes we need some personal time off to do our own thing, but it's always great to get back and get right back into some great conversations and topics and have some laughs. And dude, like you said, it's always a great way to start the weekend. So appreciate you guys, love you guys, and like I said, I know we'll all be talking pretty soon, right after we get off of this.
Yeah, always the first thing is like, oh shit, I wanted to talk about this, and this.
Yeah.
Guys,
We're talking about how me and Jonathan are ordering that Batmobile.
That's
together.
For the update. Okay, there'll be how about this live update sometime during Trevor's Legion's Lounge after 6.
Yeah, I want to see if you guys pull the trigger. That's gonna be awesome.
Are we not Bat Brothers?
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah. Peace out, guys. You guys have a good one, man.